I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Then Penguin Fire in the booth. I've got my girl LISAFIITT. What we telling them, Lisa? We're gonna spit some bars like that from. Come on.
Yes, 1, 2, check. Okay, you're not ready for it.
We got 7 Steps to Strong, yeah? Dropping this January, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about confidence, about that self-love, the discipline, and not taking life too seriously. And I'm going to get you 7 steps to strong, and that physical strength, and also that mental strength.
Oh my God, that was a crazy start to this Fire in the Booth. Listen, you guys aren't ready for LISAFIITT. 7 Steps to Strong. Let's go.
Okay guys, so today it's a very exciting day. Today is the day of the audiobook recording for Lisa's autobiography.
Yeah.
Launching in January. So we're heading down to the to Penguin Studios, which feels very important for us both.
But we've both got bits to say, haven't we? You've got bits to say as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we literally do not know what to expect at all.
It's kind of all starting to feel like, I think until this point we've had so much going on, we haven't really had time to really think about it. But now we're actually in London just for this. It's like, hold on, we're actually recording a book.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't believe this is the one thing that I've been really excited for, is recording the audiobook, because I just think it would be such an experience. And also, like, so many people listen to audiobooks these days, don't they? So
people love your voice as well. They love the English.
Yeah.
You've got such a lovely voice.
yeah.
So it's going to be a pleasurable experience by the
I
book.
hope so. I hope so.
Hi, welcome to Penguin.
How you doing,
Great
Ben?
to meet you at
Nice
last.
to meet you.
It's nice to actually meet you in person.
I know.
Yeah.
We haven't met at all during the
No.
pandemic.
Yeah.
This is us. This is all the books. This is where your book's being made and put together. And you're going to read the audiobook today.
Yes. Yeah.
It's starting to feel a bit real now, like coming here into the studios and like, yeah. So how does the day work then? What are we doing today?
You're going to meet the audio producers, and we've sort of mapped out everything you're going to read together. So you're each reading alternate chapters of the book. It is a bit intense and a bit hard at first because you're reading so many words, but I hope you're going to enjoy it, and there'll be lots of breaks, and you'll get to meet lots of people who've done it loads of times before. But I think people are going to love the audiobook.
I'm not that great at reading, so I'm just hoping I could just like zone in and just kind of, just go through it.
So yeah, we've just come upstairs. So the studio is literally behind this door. Chris is the producer that's going to help us run through everything. So yeah.
Okay, so guys, we're going to start the audiobook recording. I can show you just through to the studio to your home for the next couple of days. So you guys are just going to be through here, if you guys want to come through.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
There we go. So you guys are going to be reading just off the tablet here. I'm going to be the other side of the glass, and I'll obviously give you some pointers as we go in terms of how it needs to sound, or if the delivery needs to change or anything like that. But yeah, essentially this is going to be your place, and you guys are going to switch and take it in turns to read your separate sections of the book.
How important, and I never realised how important the close circle around me was to my own happiness. I had the best parents and brothers. Then at school, I also had it easy as I made a group of best friends when I was 6, and we stayed. Okay, so I've done 2 chapters. So there's 7 steps here. I've done 2 of the steps so far, and it is going really well. But it's a lot harder than what you think. It took me like over an hour to actually warm into it and kind of like find a rhythm and a way that was easy for me to kind of talk through it. Well, actually it's the way that he told me to do it, but I was doing it a different way first of all, and then I had to change it up. But it is funny because as I'm reading it, obviously I'm going right back to the beginning of my journey, so there's some stuff in there that's just making me laugh, and obviously I can like express that through my voice and stuff to you guys, so it's pretty cool.
Distant tone. Can we go from getting over that initial embarrassment, and then with that energy go down to the bottom? All right, here we go.
Getting over that initial embarrassment is so important, and just remember, even I had to use a chest press for the first time. That was a long time ago now, but we all have to learn. So just dive in and give it a try. You've 100% got this.
You start. Well done. That was great.
My concentration span is really bad.
Yeah.
And because mine's so technical, like macronutrients
Yeah.
and microfibrils and all that sort of stuff, it was like the words were making no sense. It was just saying mine's very technical.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I had to get my shoes off.
Cozy in the studio.
I had to do everything I could possibly do to make myself comfortable, because I was like getting a bit hot. I was like, right, if I'm at home and I'm chilling, what do I do? Shoe socks off. He's like, mate, so I'm at home. And then I was like,
You better not smelling though of cheese.
no, it wasn't farts and burps, because I was like,
Oh, shut up.
and it's because, no, listen, it's because he said it's normal because
Great.
I'm out of breath. I'm trying to say these sentences, and then I'm like, and he's like, just focus on the breathing and not your words. I'm trying to like talk and I'm holding my breath, and he's like, because of that, I'm swallowing so much air. It's like,
Did you do a fart?
yeah, he's like, no, I did a burp, he didn't know the fart, and he was like, it's like, that's normal, it's pretty normal, it's like everyone does it because they're trying to hold their breath. It doesn't smell, shut up.
I've got to go in fart room.
Lisa's farts are far worse than mine. Do you know what she does? When I fart, I give her the heads up.
This is
Right?
not
If
bad.
this one smells, I need to get her out of that position she's in so she can know, yeah? When it's me, I'm just like, where I am, it's like, oh, what did you tell me? I thought you would have noticed.
Love how he gets on the defensive and turns it on.
That's what happens then. Tell me that's not true.
We'll never know the truth.
Tell him that is true. Tell him that's true. Fucking tell him that's true, man. Tell him that is true. Come on, right. You tell him now. Don't put this on me. Don't put this on me.
Nonsense.
Alright, let me try. Do good nonsense. Okay, so we're actually flying through this. I've got one more chapter. Romane has got one more. We've both got one more. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so literally flying through it. I'm actually feeling really hungry right now because I didn't really like my food that I bought with us. So you know, like when you feel hungry and like it's quite like mentally draining, isn't it? Because you're concentrating so much on the iPad in front of you, like you've got to like you've got to read it. As you're reading it, process it to get the tone across in the right way for the context of what you're reading, all in like a nanosecond. It's really hard. So yeah, it's quite like mentally draining. So right now it's, what's the time? 20 to 4, and we've been going since 10 this morning. And feeling like proper tired now. So I think we're finishing at 5:30, so that's obviously quite a little while away. But I think we're going to ask if we can come back tomorrow and just do the last chapters, because Romane's feeling really tired, I'm feeling really tired, and just then I was like starting to stumble a bit and having to kept go back and re-say things. Like, I think that's a sign.
You're trying to fight it, but you can't. Like,
Yeah.
you're just not able to concentrate as much.
Whereas like my first and second one, I was really like, and I want to be like that.
I actually forgot that I thought I was doing like a few lines in it. Like not even, I'm doing 3 chapters, so basically half the book is me. And I didn't even think about it. I just thought, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even think about it. But I'm not very good at reading. And as a kid, I had a really bad stutter. So if there's any pressure that gets put on me, both of those things like get worse, you know? So it's harder than I expected, like, I'd say.
So you just thought you were just going to walk in here and be like, you know what, I'm just going to read some words, I'll be out.
Just kind of wing it, yeah. I thought I'd kind of wing it, but it's actually really relaxed in there.
Yeah.
I'm just not very good at like reading, basically. If I'm reading on my own, I'm fine, or if I'm reading in my head, because I can kind of like, I don't have to say the words out loud. I can just kind of like fiddle my way through it.
Yeah, just breeze past it.
And get the gist of it,
Yeah.
you know, just kind of like round it up. But in there, it's like I've got to say my words super clear as well. So I can't talk how I'm talking to you, because I've got to speak very, very clear. Every word has to be precise.
Almost change your accent and just like
Kind of, yeah. And like then you got to make sure you're like not like dry mouth because you're nervous.
You don't want that.
It's quite stressful for me because I don't naturally. I've got to really focus and really concentrate. It's really like it's intense. But I've got 1 chapter left and I'm done.
It was a good experience, right?
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm so happy for Lisa. That's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Typical. Jamie Oliver's 7 Ways. 7 Ways. Everyone's trying to copy LISAFIIT nowadays. Chapters, right?
No, so it's 7 chapters in total, but you've got a section at the end of each chapter, so it's 7 chapters for you and then 7 sections for you. So at the moment we're at 73 of 190.
73. Oh, so we're halfway yet.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep working on them.
Bear in mind there's a little bit of wiggle room, as I said earlier, because like the workouts at the end won't take as long to read out.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
okay, yeah.
I was completely under the impression that it was
we've
4
heard
free
that
for me,
wrong.
and after
Yeah,
that,
we've heard that wrong.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys, sorry.
I did
Must
think
be so
that's weird.
demoralised.
Yeah, because I thought
Yeah.
it's 7 steps to mental, 7 steps to physical.
Yeah.
But then I thought, oh, maybe they've
one.
like jumped it up.
No,
It's
so you've
different.
got
Okay.
yeah. So
agony continues.
Lisa, you've got 4 more steps to read,
Yeah.
and then Romane, you've got 5 because we've got to do your step 3, and then at the end there's like a section.
We just found out that we were not even halfway through. We've literally done. There's basically 200 chapters. We've done like 75. Fuck. So that's day 1 wrapped up. Feels like it's been quite a long day.
It has, that's why.
It's 5:30 now.
It has.
Yeah, it's 5:30. So we've been at 7.5 hours pretty much
Wow,
in and out of
that's
this
crazy.
studio.
Yeah.
I know, but we're halfway through now. So tomorrow we'll be coming back to do the rest. Towards the end of the day, I was really finding my groove.
Yeah, I know you get into it, don't you?
Yeah, you feel much more relaxed and
Yeah.
stuff. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll just come and we'll be like
Yeah.
on point,
Yeah.
on form.
Yeah. The last chapter that I just read was like when to take life seriously and when not to take life seriously. So it was talking about all the jokey stuff that we do on my content and stuff. So I found that really enjoyable to just talk about, and then I found like I really got into it again. Like, yeah, he was like, God, for someone who just started today, you've done really well. Like, I was like, getting it.
That was good.
Yeah, basically that's peeps.
That's a wrap.
Just stay hydrated.
So this is day 2. Hopefully, we haven't got so much to finish now.
Now I think it'll be a lot easier today because we know what to expect and we know what to expect and know how to do it.
I've got to say, Chris is making my life easy in there, making me feel very relaxed. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
And telling me that my farts and burps are normal. And many people do.
Do you know what happens to me? I get a frog in my throat and it goes.
Yes,
and then my
this is
tummy goes.
hard. I feel like relaxed, and I feel like I was getting my groove at the end of yesterday. So hopefully today I'll be able to just slide straight in with that same energy. So coming back to what I said right at the top of this chapter, my main message is that you have to get your diet working for you. So many people will sign up to the gym and immediately buy 14 expensive fancy supplements, and that's not what we're advocating. First, get your meals right, then go from there. Experiment with supplements. Step 5 to physical strength, the power of hydration. Why simple H2O is the best anabolic you've never heard of. For anyone looking to dramatically improve the way they look and feel without totally appending their current lifestyle, I would always give the same simple advice: drink more water. I'm pissed off really now. Pissed off today. You know? All the way here. I thought it wasn't here yesterday, but maybe today, maybe on the second day, they'll see some penguins here. None. Why did the polar bear not eat the penguin? Come on.
I don't know, he's sleeping.
Couldn't get the wrapper off.
Terrible.
You were trying so hard not to laugh. You loved that one.
It should have been obvious.
I know you
shouldn't
guys
it?
have that
It
one.
should have been obvious.
Those are the best jokes, though, right? The ones you're like, damn it, how did I not
I
get
mean,
it?
I've got a backup one.
Have you got one?
No, I haven't. I was hoping you was. Go on.
No, I'll save it for later, mate. I can't give you all the goods right now. Got to space them out.
To be continued.
TBC, baby. It is vital that you take the time to learn what you are doing to your body during exercise and how to perfectly position yourself to ensure you're protected while building muscle.
So that remains the last chapter on his own, is it?
I think so, yeah.
And then I've got one on my own now, and then we've got one together.
So this is the one that you're going to do together.
Oh, okay.
But so if you start,
So he needs to come in.
he will. But
Oh, okay.
after I sort of give him a little 5-minute break.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, we might
but
just
if you want to
together.
start, do your section, and then he comes in after a couple of pages.
Oh,
that make
cool.
sense?
All right. Yeah, I'll start now.
Cool.
All right. You ready? Yeah.
Yeah, let me just get a little video, put you a little boomy. Boom, 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 boom. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I have a history of emotional overeating and I do struggle to stay disciplined without a goal. So I really emphasize with all those who find their diet an issue. One of the key elements of success in this case is I really empathize with those who find their diet an issue. But if you can find something you really enjoy, you will in turn find the strength to remove your emotions from the choices you make around your nutrition.
I absolutely understand why so many people have become anti-diet. At the minute, more and more people are creating awareness about the flaws in fad diets, whereas back in the day, social media wasn't around to critique all the terrible food trends and dangerous diet books. So the whole conversation is definitely changing. I do agree that the faddy, insanely extreme diets of the past need to stay in the past.
Yes, we're done. We're done.
We're done. Invisalign is back in. That was quite fun.
It was alright in the end.
I actually really enjoyed it.
I was really struggling yesterday and at the start of
Yeah.
today I felt like, but then when I got in my groove I was quite,
Yeah.
it was alright, it was adapted. It's a very weird situation, isn't it? You're in there like in a soundproof room with
Yeah.
headphones on, reading
Yeah.
for somebody.
It's so weird. And like, did you see when I sit there, I like go like this and like I talk with my hands and move my body.
So,
When Rob was in, I felt so much pressure. I was just stuck in one like position.
I was doing it so much that I would be like coming towards sentences and like banging my hands and I'd be like, oh shit, like, can we do it again please? Like,
But it helps though, don't it? Yeah, so that is basically...
he's calling you back in for more.
No.
Does she have to do more, Chris?
I've got 2 words I want you to say.
You thought you were done.
That's karma for saying that he had paragraph. Invisalign out.
But yeah, after this we're done. So wrapped up today here from Penguin Studios. It's been one hell of an experience coming down here and
Oh my god.
doing the audiobook amongst all these amazing people. Look out for the book, 7 Steps to Strong, coming January.